The Swift Kelce universe is serving chaos, carbs, couture, and family drama like it's a buffet. First up, Taylor is reportedly making a classy apology move after missing a Chiefs teammate's big day. And then things get real, as insiders say that same teammate ended up calming Taylor during a seriously scary moment when news broke and Travis wasn't reachable. Next, we pivot to peak celebrity randomness. Taylor allegedly hands out sourdough at Este Haim's wedding party like she's the Oprah of bread. After that, sources spill on her spendy closet habits because apparently even casual looks come with luxury price tags. Then, Travis may be plotting a Croatia trip to explore family roots.
So excited when you say Croatia.
I got some blood.
And finally, wedding planning is testing Mama Donna's self-control big time.
And your kids are starting their own families. It's so important to reinvent yourself.
Taylor Swift is basically running a global pop empire on a schedule that looks like it was designed by a sleep-deprived NFL coach with a caffeine addiction. For the past couple of years, she's been everywhere, doing the whole Eras Tour thing and casually turning stadiums into singalong therapy sessions. It's massive, it's nonstop, and it's the kind of calendar that would make Google Calendar file a restraining order. But even with all that chaos, she still tried to keep it real with Travis's world back in Kansas City. She had been popping up at Arrowhead, hanging around the Chiefs crew, and generally showing she's not just the superstar girlfriend, but also the one who actually remembers people's names and doesn't act brand new. She got pretty close with Chiefs running back Clyde Edwards-Helaire and his now wife JoJo during her Kansas City era, like genuine friendship vibes, not just quick hi-bye celebrity energy. Still, there was one big moment she couldn't make, their wedding. Not because she didn't want to, but because she was locked into tour mode and was in Ireland at the time. The timing was basically the universe going, LOL, good luck. Swift felt bad about missing it and reached out personally. She phoned the couple and let them know she regretted not being there the classy way, not the sorry bestie, I was busy being iconic way. And here's where it gets extra. Even though Kelce was with her in Europe, Swift made sure he didn't miss the ceremony. She reportedly arranged for Kelce to fly back to the U.S. so he could show up for Clyde and JoJo in Louisiana. Apparently, Clyde even tried to tell Kelce it was fine if he stayed put, but Kelce made it clear he was going because Taylor was already making it happen. Basically, wedding attendance, but make it a Swift logistics operation. And apparently that same inner circle energy kicked in when things got way more serious than flight plans and RSVP lists. Kansas City might be used to living like the main character of the NFL, with confetti, parades, and everyone pretending they totally didn't scream cry when the Chiefs won again. But February 2024 flipped the vibe fast. During the Super Bowl celebration downtown, gunfire erupted and what should have been a we did it day turned into pure panic, with people scrambling, sirens everywhere, and the kind of chaos that makes your stomach drop even if you're just reading about it. Now picture Taylor Swift being on the other side of the planet in Australia, deep in tour life when her security team reportedly woke her up with urgent updates. She went from sleep to full alert in 2 seconds flat, instantly trying to reach Travis Kelce, and then nothing. No call back, no text, just that brutal silence that makes your brain start writing horror movies all by itself. It wasn't some dramatic he vanished mystery, though. Kelce was reportedly safe, just not exactly in peak answering emails condition after a championship celebration. Plus, he was apparently feeling unwell, and his phone was basically nowhere to be found at the worst possible moment. Legendary timing, truly. With the headlines getting scarier and no direct confirmation coming through, another Chiefs player ended up being the human "it's okay" notification. Sources say Clyde Edwards-Helaire picked up when Swift tried calling again, and he stayed calm enough to cut through the chaos. No theatrics, no hold please, just Clyde doing the friend thing and reassuring her that Kelce was safe. And honestly, that kind of calm is a superpower, because when you're far away watching scary news unfold, your brain does not need extra spice. Speaking of spice, Taylor Swift is now apparently running a full-blown artisanal bakery operation on the side. Yes, she can sell out stadiums, break streaming records, and casually reshape pop culture, but according to insiders, she's also deep in her flour on the forehead starter in the fridge era, and she's taking it seriously. This all really picked up after she started talking about her sourdough obsession last year, explaining that once the tour grind eased up, she basically moved into her kitchen mentally. The vibe is less chart topper and more who needs sleep when the dough needs proofing.
I was on tour for so long, and now I finally am not on tour. And it's kind of great because I'm getting my hobbies back.
She even joked that bread has become her main personality trait now, like she's not just writing bridges, she's building crusts.
The sourdough's taken over my life in a huge way. I'm really talking about bread 60% of the time now.
And apparently she's been sending her sourdough to friends for feedback, which is hilarious. Because imagine being a celebrity and getting a text like, "Hey bestie, please rate my crumb structure." That's not friendship, that's a Food Network focus group.
Just like always like baking bread and texting my friends and being like, "Can I send you some bread? I need some feedback. Do you like this one better than you liked the other one? I did the rise a little differently." I'm on like sourdough blogs.
Fast forward to this weekend in Los Angeles, where sources say Taylor showed up for Este Haim's wedding after-party, and while Taylor herself wasn't spotted doing the classic celebrity exit walk, her bread absolutely was. Multiple famous friends reportedly left the Bird Streets Club holding little bakery bundles like they just adopted carb babies. The new bride Este got some, and insiders say her sisters Danielle and Alana did too, plus singer Shane Michael Boos, a.k.a. Somber, was also seen carrying the goods. The mental image is incredible. A group of cool musicians leaving a fancy LA spot clutching sourdough like it's the hottest VIP accessory of the night. And apparently Taylor's treating her closet like it has its own GDP. She's got the kind of money where she can buy mansions, hop on 5-star vacations, and casually treat private jets like Uber Comfort, but the real plot twist is how much she allegedly enjoys dropping stacks on fashion like it's a competitive sport. It's a part necessity, part guilty pleasure. When you're photographed more than a missing panda, people apparently clock every outfit on repeat like it's a felony. There's chatter that Taylor once explained the pressure of being so visible means she can't re-wear a dress without magazines acting like they caught her committing crimes against couture, so she ends up shopping constantly. Tragic. Thoughts and prayers for her bank account, which is apparently doing just fine. And while she doesn't love calling herself a fashion icon, she's reportedly been pretty humble about that title. Humility doesn't stop her from stepping outside in outfits that cost more than some people's cars. Like there's this one simple dinner look people keep buzzing about: cozy little knit top, mini skirt, cute purse, platform shoes. Very casual girl in Soho, until you realize the receipts allegedly read like a down payment. The clothes alone were already pricey. Then she sprinkled in a tiny designer bag, flashy shoes, and jewelry that basically screams, "I could buy the restaurant if I wanted to, but I'm just here for pasta." Sources even peg one watch she wore at a jaw-dropping price that would make your rent cry, plus a bracelet that's basically the equivalent of a very responsible used car. The vibe is understated in the same way a lion is just a cat. And that's not even her game day energy. One of her football looks included a designer jacket with a price tag that could fund a small family's groceries for a year, plus accessories that together added up to the kind of number you usually only see on lottery billboards. And now it looks like the next flex might involve passports, heritage quests, and a very European backdrop. With football suddenly giving him more breathing room than he's had in years, Travis Kelce is reportedly shifting his brain from game plans to genealogy charts, and Croatia has entered the chat. He recently learned that his family tree has some serious Croatian roots on his Mama Donna's side, and once that little detail dropped, curiosity levels went through the roof. Apparently Travis and his brother Jason are all in on uncovering that history, treating it less like casual trivia and more like a full-on ancestry side quest.
We just recently found out we were Croatian. We didn't even know.
Really? That's why I got so excited when you said Croatia.
I got some blood.
Croatia keeps coming up in conversations, especially as a potential trip that Travis wants to take with Taylor. The idea seems to be part heritage tour, part romantic European escape, part let's see where our future could look like. Insiders hint that Taylor is already very comfortable in that part of the world and is totally on board with exploring it through Travis's family story lens. Think less tourist trap, more wandering through old towns while asking locals awkward but heartfelt questions about last names and family ties. And now the wedding planning is apparently giving Mama Donna a full-time internal battle between I'm chill and hand me the clipboard. Donna Kelce is extra visible lately thanks to her TV stint on a certain reality show, while Travis is dealing with a season that didn't end in playoff confetti, but somehow the biggest spotlight still follows the wedding countdown like it's a national holiday. The toughest part isn't the venue or the date, it's Donna trying not to backseat drive the whole event like a mom with Wi-Fi and opinions. Apparently Donna is the type who's not shy about sharing her thoughts, even if nobody asked and everyone's already holding a Pinterest board. But she's genuinely trying to stay hands-off because she knows the planning belongs to Taylor and Travis. The problem is her heart allegedly wants to jump in with ideas on everything. Location, menu, cake, colors, the whole I could plan this in a weekend energy. She's basically biting her tongue daily because she doesn't want to be that mom who accidentally turns the wedding into her personal creative project. The good news? There's no drama between Donna and Taylor. Apparently they get along great, which honestly is a plot twist in celebrity wedding lore, because usually there's at least one passive-aggressive seating chart situation. But even with everything all good, Donna still thinks about the wedding nonstop, which relatable. That's all for this video, folks. We'll see you next time.